Dallas, how important was it, given all the talent you've got in your camp, for guys like UC and Ken to come in here and produce from the get-go and push those in front of them?
Well, I thought it was huge. It's, something that we try to cultivate here is our work ethic every day. And Kenny Ryan has been one of our top 2-3 hardest working guys for basically the last month. He's been held out of the lineup early because of our depth. He got his opportunity and really shined through. Same with UC. UC's been patiently waiting and gets a chance and had an outstanding night. And I'm excited for both those young men.
And you get to make a statement 51 seconds in another youngster in Greg McKegg and make amends for what happened, I guess, last night in Hamilton.
Well, yeah, last night I thought for 2 periods we had dominated them and we just couldn't score. And listen, if you can get one early, it makes everybody feel good. Not only the guy that scored the goal, but you've got some real positive vibes on your bench. And I think that that goal that McKegg scored got us really positive on our bench, and guys started feeling good about them. They're carrying their sticks a little better, and I think that really translated right into the rest of our game.
Perfect penalty kill, 7 for 7 tonight. Are we seeing tonight what we saw an awful lot of last season?
Yeah, we're getting there. The one thing I've kind of held back a little bit is using a lot of the guys that we used consistently last year. We're trying to break a few guys, new guys in, and with that comes some bumps along the way. But tonight I thought we were real aggressive, and I didn't want us to come off that ever. And we're slowly getting back to where we were.
I guess it was about winning battles here this evening as well, and we saw that not only in terms of what you did in the corners. The guys were very, very tough physically in terms of the fists.
Well, hey, that was one of the things we talked about before the game is why send a message in the last 5 or 6 minutes when you're getting beat? Everybody gets mad and the pushing and the shoving starts, and suddenly you're ready to really battle, but the game's over. I challenged our guys to, hey, let's send the message in the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes, and carry it on right through. That's what has to happen. And our guys took direction tonight very, very well. And I liked our team toughness tonight. Right through. We weren't backing down. We were like a bunch of dogs staring at each other in the eyes, and we weren't looking away, that was for sure.
Are you getting the kind of push from some of these young guys towards the vets that maybe, the urgency has to be there right from the start, or you're going to have your job taken?
Yeah, absolutely. And we had a player scratch tonight that hadn't been playing up to expectation. Another guy comes in and plays well, and so now we stay with the same lineup, and that's the challenge now. When you've got a lot of players around and a lot of depth, it's not only about playing well, it's about playing up to expectations, and you don't want to come off your game right now.
You said someone like Kenny has almost a similar situation as Will Acton was last year, kind of started off as a healthy scratch and worked his way into the lineup, played so well that it was tough to take him out of the lineup.
Well, that's what you want him to do, and that's what he has to do, because Kenny comes in here tonight and it's like, all right, we're going to change the lineup, we'll get him a game in. But now it's, you come in after the game, he played so well, he made a statement that it's impossible for me to walk into Kenny Ryan now and say, hey, you're not playing tomorrow. And that's what players have to do, and they have to do it every night. It's extremely hard to get there mentally to do it every night, but that's their challenge as professional players, and if they're not up to it, then they should go do something else.
It's a good night for UC to break in. He gets the early lead and gets a lot of action still.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought he really battled in the net. He was, I think he exerted a lot of energy back there, and I know he was excited to play. He was real focused before the game. I tried to talk to him a couple times, but it was almost like I wasn't standing there. So he was in the zone right from the start, and I respect that. I just left him alone after that, but he certainly made a statement here early, and it's good. Now we've got a little push with Scrivens and Awuya looking over their shoulders, and we'll see where that goes.
Sorry, I didn't hear it. You're going to go with him tomorrow again?
We're gonna, I would like to go with him. I'm going to go check in with him, see how he feels. It's the first game he's played in a while. But if he's up to it, then absolutely. Guy gets a shutout, I think you got to go right back with him.
Might even be something you wait for tomorrow to see how his body responds after something like that? Or?
Well, yeah, if something comes up, I'm going to walk in there right now and talk to him immediately. He'll have a good feel for what's going on, and if it changes in the morning, then it's not a big deal because we got 2 other guys as well.
You talk about sending a message. You play that team a lot, so it's important early in the season, I guess, to make sure they don't start dominating the series.
Well, that's right. Hey, we play them 12 times. That's 24 points, and 24 points goes a long way to getting a playoff berth. So we want those points every night. We weren't very good at it last night. We weren't able to get them, but at least we put 2 in the bank here today.
How do you balance those minutes for the goalies when you have 3 guys who could probably start anywhere across the league? Like, how do you balance finding each guy the necessary playing time?
It's going to be a day-by-day and a performance-based thing right now. It's hard to balance, and it's hard to balance the way our schedule is. We play 2 games, we come back with 3, and then we only play 1 next weekend. And so it's a bit of a junk schedule to start. And you just have to keep talking to them and breathe patience and hope that it eventually just sorts itself out.
Is it more difficult for them to keep confident if you have a bad game and the other guy steps in, has a shutout, moves from there?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, but that's the way it is. That's right. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.